Hello, everyone. I'm Casey McBride from Shaman's Way. And again, because I'm having so much fun doing these, we are doing free spirit guide readings. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am doing free spirit guide readings again. So, oh, look, we already have people commenting. Happy Tuesday, says Facebook user. So because it says Facebook user, I know that means you're on the Northeast Ohio Psychic Development Group. There's a link you need to click in the description to give StreamYard permission for me to be able to see your name. So anyone on the Northeast Ohio Psychic Development Group, please click that link so that I can see who all of these beautiful people are who are making comments. Otherwise, if you're not in the group, you should be able to see, or I should be able to see your name, I should say. So I'm really going to quick. I have to make sure that I have this public on my Facebook profile so that I see all of your comments coming through. Let me double check this. Making it public. And as I'm doing this, just start to comment. Who would like a spirit guide reading? First time, hope you're doing well. Hello, thank you very much. So yeah, make it. I'm going to put this little banner up. I just have to edit something really quick on Facebook. But yeah, go ahead and make a comment if you'd like a free spirit guide reading. So let me do this on Facebook here. Well, I'm so sorry. I might be distracted for just like 20 seconds. Okay. Audience, public. Okay, so now we are all good. We're all set. Okay, so we've got more comments coming in. People saying, hi, would love a reading. And Scott, okay. Scott says he would like to see what I can do for him. Scott, I've seen you on like the past, I want to say like 3 that I've done. So I'm going to do yours first today. Because I have noticed I didn't get to you for a few times. So Scott, I'm going to do your reading first. For everyone tuning in, I'm only going to be doing a couple of these, maybe 1, 2, or 3. We'll see what Spirit allows. But I've been doing a lot of readings lately, and honestly was questioning whether or not I should come on and do this one. But I love doing these live ones. They're so much fun. So Spirit told me that it was okay for me to do a few. So I can't do a whole lot, but I'm going to do a couple. So Scott says, okay, thank you. Again, for anyone who is just tuning in for the first time, these are a very condensed version of the full readings that I do. Normally, I would take a lot of time to connect with all of the beings around you that decide to show up and make themselves present. Then I open the floor for like as many questions basically as you want to ask within a certain time frame. This is a really condensed version. I'm just going to tell you the first guide that shows up, what they look like or what form they're taking, and then you get to ask one question of that guide. So Scott, do I have your permission to energetically enter your space to do the reading? So just waiting for that. In the meantime, make sure all of you subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube. I see a lot of people tuning in off of Facebook. The link is in the description wherever you're tuning in from. But head on over and subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube so that you get the notifications when I go live, so that you can hop on if I don't get to you today. Hopefully you get the chance for another one. But please subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube in order for the chance to get to that, because I normally just do whoever shows up first. So it's good to be subscribed. So Scott says, yes, I have his permission. So going to enter your space now. Scott, there's a lot of orange energy in your energy fields, as well as there's gold sort of like opening up out of your crown, or the chakra above your crown chakra. It seems to be very active and bright. So able to connect with the energy, that's good. Which being wants to be present? Who wants to show up for Scott? Okay, this is my first time communicating with one of these guides, or the guide that looks like this. And now I have the feeling, I'm not that familiar. I'm learning, communicating more and more with different star beings as I go on. But just based on the appearance and what I've heard people describe, I think this is one of those blue avians. But it's a star being, so a being from somewhere else in the cosmos, a different plane of reality, who's here, who's showed up. So what do you have to ask of this star being that's showed up, Scott? Oh, I love these. I'm so happy I have the platform and the ability to do this because this is so much fun for me. And I get to help people out. It's wonderful. So waiting on Scott now for the question that he has to ask of this star being that has showed up. And we have lots of people commenting now from different sources. Know, as you're seeing, as you're making these comments, just know that this is being streamed to a lot of different places at once on Facebook and on YouTube, etc. So know that the order I'm going in to pull up comments and things is just based on what comes through on my feed. So we're streaming to 5 different places at once. So Scott says, can they make themselves known to me with grace and ease? Wonderful question. Let me ask. Okay, so the response to that was sort of a few fold. He was saying, well, first he just said yes. So I said, okay, is there anything else you can say to that? And then he said that one thing, I just noticed there's kind of something in my beard there. One thing, sorry, there's something, it would benefit you to find a teacher, at least in the beginning, to help you to learn to connect with your guides. And then also that they're already communicating with you and you are picking up on some of the signs. So they're reemphasizing giving gratitude when you do receive those signs. But then after you've given the gratitude, to tune into your body and listen with the body itself. So and it seems like you're already kind of like asking questions of these beings that you're sort of aware of or with you, but they're telling you to ask questions. And then when you do, listen with your body, not with your mind or your emotions, but listen with the body. Use that as the sensory apparatus to begin to feel the communication coming in from them. So that was their answer to that one. Scott, if you want to go more in depth with this and really communicate a lot more, ask more questions, or find out what other guides are with you, etc., click in the description. We can book a full session. I have the link posted for everyone. If anyone's interested to book a full session with me, there's the scheduling software right there. But then also, if you just have questions, if you're not ready to book, you can message me on Shaman's Way on Facebook. Also, there's a link in the description. And you can message me and we can talk a little bit about setting up a full session as well. Scott Robinson says, okay, thank you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I noticed, now I'm going out of order here on purpose because some of these people I have seen pop up a number of times. Where are you? Where did it go? Jason, I've also seen you. Jason, oh, this is Mary's husband, fiance? Anyway, if you're still watching, I'm going to do you next because I've seen you pop up on a few of mine as well. So going out of order, not going first come, first serve today, just because I'm noticing a few people who've wanted readings. So Jason, if you're still watching, let me know and I'm going to do your reading next. And I see someone posting the same comment over and over and over again. Hi, Casey. Would love a spirit reading. I feel so lost. Not sure what I should do. Thank you. You have permission to come into my space. Thank you so much. We'll see if I can get to you. There are a lot of other people that were commenting as well. And I don't know. That might have been a glitch that came through like 20 times. So I'm not 100% sure. That probably was a glitch with StreamYard. But yeah, we'll see. If I don't get to you today, I would really love to help you. So again, subscribe to whoever this Facebook user. Subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube. Hit the notifications, and then you can come in on the next one. Or just go ahead and book a full session, or reach out to me on Facebook. All the links are in the description, and we can at least talk. And if you want to set up a full session, you can just do that. But I'll see whether or not I'm going to be able to get to you today. So just letting you know, I saw your comment, and at one point, when it's ready, you'll have your session for sure. So Jason says she is here. Wonderful. Or she can't talk right now. I've been doing too many readings. My human language isn't working. I've been communicating with too many beautiful star beings and angels and all kinds of wonderful beings. Oh, remember English now, Casey. It's time to speak English for these humans we're working with. Okay, Jason, do I have, I'm assuming I already do, but just double checking. Do I have your permission to energetically enter your space for the reading? And while we're waiting, someone on YouTube has asked, do you give out readings here? Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I do, well, not full readings. I just do a really condensed version of what I normally do. For a full session, you're going to have to book one with me. I've left a link to this booking software, the website you can book at, or you can message me on Facebook, all that good stuff. But I am doing little mini ones now. So yes. So Jason says, I have permission. Oh, and he also preemptively asked, why are they here for me? Question, just a general, why are they here for me question. Okay, so he just wants to know whoever shows up, why are they here for him? So, okay, let's get started with that. Oh wow, the energy in your the poke bows, I've learned it's called, the bubble that's really close to your body, is like the silver, just like a brilliant shining silver color. I don't think, not a whole lot of people I've seen with that color in their poke bow. And then outside of that, you've got gold. Wow, these are very powerful energies in your body. Silver, gold, and oh yeah. Okay. Well, sorry. I have to remember I'm not doing a full session here. So who is the first guy that wants to show up? Okay, so it's another elven being. This is the second one since I've started doing these live streams that showed up. I call them elven beings. They are that's what they look like to me, and I've been to their realms many times, and they're very much like sort of like how the elves are described in the Lord of the Rings. Not exactly, their world's a lot more complex and way more beautiful than that, but I call them elven beings just out of that's what I associate them with. And he already asked the question, why are they here for me? Okay, so let me ask. Okay. Interesting. So what he said was had sort of like a vial of water that he took out and started pouring it over your head and your body and your energy field, and said that he is here to at this time to cleanse you, to help to cleanse away the old the heaviness and the burdens that you're carrying, I think, from the past, is what this being is here to assist you with. But then she started to say that, but then once that work is done, then their purpose for being here will, there's be a new purpose for them. And I started to get like they were going to tell me what it was, but then just got cut off. So don't know why that was. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be in this channel that I was supposed to share the rest of that message. So Jason, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I know if you're interested, reach out. I think you know where to contact me by now. Facebook, YouTube's, all the good things. We can set up a full session if you so feel called. So thank you. I really appreciate that. And he says, thanks, Casey. You are very, very welcome. Thank you. Okay, how am I feeling? Spirit, is it okay if I do one more of these? I would like to do one more. Spirit, is that okay? Yes, it is okay. I can do one more. Yay. Oh, and then someone was just saying, I like your vibe, to be honest. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. I really appreciate to hear things like that from energy sensitive people, because I feel that I'm coming from a place of love and joy to do this. And it's wonderful when other people are able to pick up on that. So thank you. So let me see who else was messaging. Do I have anyone that has been on multiple times before I go and pick just sort of who? Sorry, just trying to see who is going to be next. Next in line was Nanette Bailey. Are you still watching, Nanette? And if you are still watching, let me know. And do I have permission to energetically enter your space? So let me know if you're still watching, Nanette, and whether or not I have permission, and we'll do your reading. And that will probably be the last one, unless Spirit is like, we're good to go for one more, which I would love, but I do have to honor my body and my energy. And I can only do so many in a row in a day at this point before I have to take time to ground down again, because the energy's flowing through gets so strong. I tend to kind of float up into the ether, and I'm a little useless for a while afterwards as far as functioning as a human being. So let me know, Nanette. I know she was one of the first to comment. She was here right in the beginning, so I know it's been a little while. Oh, yep, here she just responded. Yes, I am. You have my permission. Okay. So, and then real quick before I jump into this, someone was just saying, why is E avoiding me? I don't know what that means, but I probably won't get to your reading today. So, Man Vet Aldrig, subscribe on YouTube if you're not already, and maybe you can hop in on the next one. Either that, or you can just book a full session, better yet, or just reach out to me on Shaman's Way on Facebook to me, and we can talk about it. But for now, Nanette, I have her permission to energetically enter her space. Lovely. So, let us begin. Following the energy. Ooh, so the layer of energy closest to you was kind of shimmering with a few different colors. At first, I saw like a pinkish red, and then a little bit of green. Now I see like the blue. But then what caught my attention right after that was outside of you. There's like these really strong, just waves of energy coming off and like floating up. So I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing. If you can sustain putting out that much energy, then that's, more power to you. But yeah, maybe something you need to work on to kind of tighten that in and bring that in so you're not unnecessarily just burning so much. But again, that might be something that you need to be doing right now. I'm not sure. We can investigate that further if you decide to do full session. So who is the being that wants to make themselves present? So it is a bald, very tall Tibetan monk, very tall and like really probably tall stature, big, like proud, not proud posture, but just very correct posture, and how to describe it? Not quite muscular, not like buff or anything, but just very fit. But also, like I can see he's covered in the traditional like Tibetan monk robe, and he was actually doing throat singing when I tuned into his energy. Where are we? Nanette, what question do you have for this Tibetan monk that is following you? I love these. Everyone also, there's a lot of people tuning in, YouTube, Facebook, all kinds of places. Everyone, please subscribe on the YouTube channel because I might do another one tonight. I may do another one tonight as long as my energy is feeling good. I could, if I had the quote unquote psychic endurance, is how I've kind of been putting it, I would probably just like nonstop be doing this live stream because it's awesome. And I love all of you interacting. Your energy is making this so magical. So Nanette says, what message does he have that I need to know for my highest good on my journey? That is a beautiful question. Beautiful question. So let me ask. Oh, the energy of that one is strong. Just the question before I even tuned in. Ooh, so much possibility with that one. So I'm just keeping you updated as to why I'm silent for right now. He is hitting a singing bowl and also throat singing at the same time. And I'm just listening to him doing throat singing right now while he's hitting the singing bowl. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay, going back. Translating into English now. So he's saying after he did all this planning of the bowl and the throat singing, he says, listen, listen, listen. He says, you're good at listening and you listen, but sometimes the listening that you're doing keeps you from actually listening. And that sometimes you try to listen so hard that keeps you from actually listening. This is a very playful way he was talking about this. And that he said that now that when you're listening and you start to get these things that you're receiving, you're hearing from spirit, then you need to take action. And then the time for questions is over. The time to do is now. That was the question that came through. That was very much like Tibetan monk-like too. Oh, I love it. Nanette, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a beautiful question, and that was a wonderful interaction with your guide. I would love to help you get to connect with that guide more. I want to talk to him just on my own, but I'd love for you to be a part of that. So if you feel called, book a session. I got the link in the description, or just reach out to me on Shaman's Way on Facebook, send me a message, we can talk about it, but would love to help you connect with that guide. So much fun. So thank you either way though. Thank you so much. Oh, so beautiful. All right, so here's the question now. Am I in the space energetically, and is my body okay with me possibly doing one more? See how we feel. Oh, real quick, Nanette just said, wow, that is a perfect message. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. He says, and I need to pull my energy in too. Oh, wonderful. So just getting some beautiful confirmation. Thank you. Thank you. I always appreciate that. It still always feels good. Not that I'm just grateful. I'll just say there. Thank you. Thank you. Some people are saying, how does my Aries new friends feel about me? I've never met him. Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's I'm probably not going to get to your question or your reading today, Emmanuel. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification, because I'm probably doing another one tonight. And for everyone who I didn't get to today, subscribe on YouTube, and then check back, and when you get the notification, hop on and tell me you want a reading, because sometimes I go like first come first serve, but if I see repeat people who are like over and over again, then sometimes Spirit's like, all right, give them a break and do their reading, and then I'll do that. But yeah, so for now, just subscribe, turn on the notifications, and then later tonight when I go on, you'll get that, and then you'll see, so you can comment to get a reading. Otherwise, anyone who's interested, I would be so happy to work with any and all of you to do a full session. I love these mini ones. They're like so fun for me, but also the full sessions are really great because we open up a really intimate dialogue with like multiple guides, and you get like a whole half hour to an hour to just sit and like really connect with them and ask all the questions you want. So it's always so awesome. So yeah, whoever's interested, book or just message me. And there's so much possibility there. So I thank you all so much. Oh, Spirit, what is the... Okay, before I started asking the question, I got the answer that if I were to do more right now, then I probably wouldn't be able to do more later tonight. So I'm going to call it here for right now, so that I can come on and do more later tonight. And I already did more than I thought I was going to be able to do, so that's awesome. So thank you all so much. Sorry, well, I know I haven't said this too many times already, but subscribe so you get to the next one. And I just thank you all so much for being a part of this. You're all so beautiful. Thank you.